Welcome back to Blatancy. My name is Kumiv. We got Lucky in the building. We're back. Yeah, we just watched Arsenal X2 yesterday.
What a show, man. What a fucking show.
Come on, man. Arsenal X is the most exciting one. I feel like, right, if we compare everyone that we watch, all of it is good, but every time we go for Arsenal X so far, these last two ones, it's always been like, oh shit.
Yeah, Arsenal X, because of the
stack meter.
It's the rule set.
Yeah.
It's the rule set that makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the way, the X rules.
Yeah.
Right? The X rules is what makes it so exciting, and it's small gloves. You're kickboxing and Muay Thai, and you're doing MMA all in small gloves.
Yeah.
They're not like, with the actual boxing gloves. Yeah, so that's what makes it exciting, because the stakes is higher, and also the fighters get excited too because it's smaller gloves, and it changes the game.
Exactly.
There's no wall to hide behind, and the threat meter goes through the roof.
Yeah.
Mistakes.
You can't make mistakes, especially in those boxing rounds, the round one boxing rounds. Boxing with small gloves on, just hands. You can't take too many punches. That's why
some of the boxing, they're very very
timid.
Patient, very timid with the boxing, because they know one punch can change the whole game. Yeah, you know what I mean. But shout out to Jason Sadi for bringing bringing this to life.
Jason and Anna, I think.
Jason and Anna,
yeah, those two,
yeah. Shout out to him to them for bringing this together, and also because if those who don't know, Arsenal X is also was named after Paddy Ofoa at the Arsenal.
Oh no, I didn't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Paddy Ofoa, because he passed away recently. He fought Izzy and then King of the Ring, and because Paddy never turned down a fight, from what I've heard. He never turned down a fight. He fought anyone, whoever it was. He never turned down a fight. He'd fight at any rule set, whatever. From what I've heard. About Paddy, and rest in peace to Paddy. So he was called Arsenal. Right. So that's what Arsenal. That's why Jason Sadi created the Arsenal X. Yeah. Because he would fight at any rule set, so that's why he made that.
And then the name makes sense as well. Arsenal, because he's just got all kinds of tools. Yeah. Yeah. And anything goes. Yeah. So shout out to Jason Sadi and Anna for the show, man. Yeah. If you live in New Zealand, especially in Auckland, if you're not coming to Arsenal X, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Cause man, I don't know why you're staying at home. When we have shit like this in the backyard, to come watch. Exactly. Not just the fight itself. Yeah, that's the gangster shit right there. But it's the whole setting, the way the stage is set up, the lights, the whole venue. You know what I mean? Just the setting of everything. Yeah. Is you don't want to miss out. You know what I mean? You want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Exactly. And then the energy that the crowd brings, that the fighters bring when it's all these different rule sets, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. The vibe, it's just the energy and the vibe there is just different. You know, it's a lot more fun. The production is great as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was trying to say the production.
Yeah, I was telling you, the two screens, I was like, shit, it's a lot more HD than it used to be, The screens over there, the video quality footage, everything about it, man. Shout out to Combat Sports Network as well. They're the team that filmed everything.
Yeah, Tony. Shout out to Tony.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's Tony. This Tony's Combat TV. This is CSN.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
These, I don't know the guys. I follow the page. They film all kinds of shows. All the shurikens.
And shout out to CSN as well. Man. Actually pushing the fighters out there so much. All the local fighters, and they're interviewing the fighters a lot more now. Every single one of them are getting interviewed, and just getting to know who they are, what I mean? Getting their name out there and getting their character and who they are out there as well, you know what I mean? Which is dope that CSN is covering all the local scene fights as well, which is dope. But the production of Arsenal X, King of the Ring, all these fights, but especially Arsenal X, because of the rule set, because of the little gloves and the rule set, it builds that excitement, you know what I mean? And now, then when you see these fighters going at each other and okay, boxing, who's got the hands, and all of a sudden now you add the kicks in, fuck, now the game changes, because now it's boxing. One dude might be the man. He might be piecing someone up in the boxing. All of a sudden, now the kicks come in, shit changes. The tide changes to the other fighter.
And we've seen that. We've seen that with the MMA. Yeah, it's and
then when they get to the Muay Thai, even if it's just boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai, now shit changes. Now someone else is coming through with the elbows and the clinch. Yeah, you know what I mean? If someone's good at MMA, they clinch. They'll be good with the clinch. You know what I mean? It just changes the whole. The excitement builds because it's ooh, who's gonna do better in this round now?
Every round is different. Every round the game suddenly switches.
Yeah, the game changes. So you look like certain fighters will fight the first 2 rounds, and then when it goes to the MMA round, like the guy that was losing wins.
Yeah.
The tide changes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get a submission, or he's able to control him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like ground and pound him and get a stoppage. You know what I mean? The whole game just changes.
Yeah.
That's what makes it super exciting.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're all exciting, but Arsenal X definitely my favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite.
I definitely want to fight on Arsenal X.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking about it. Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe next year. Who knows? If I get the chance, if I get the opportunity, I want to fight. I want to fight Arsenal X in the small gloves. Yeah.
Oh, that would be gangster.
Yeah, let's go.
With the small gloves on, boxing round 1, kickboxing round 2.
I wouldn't mind doing boxing, kickboxing, and then Muay Thai. Like fuck it, let's go.
Yeah,
let's
that would be gangster. Oh shit.
Even if it's MMA, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, brother, hug you, brother, hug you.
But yeah, anyway, let's get into it.
Let's get into
fucking gangster fights.
What we'll do is we'll start from main event. Yeah, we'll work our way down instead of going the other way.
Yeah.
So main evented by Genah Fabian versus Faith McMah.
Yes, Genah fucking Fabian. Genah fucking Fabian. What a masterclass. Yeah. This is a good fight. Faith was definitely a super dangerous fighter, and also this is and it was a dangerous fight for Genah as well, because it's not a weight class. This is a way heavier weight class, and I think Faith is a lot more heavier than Genah is.
Faith definitely looked heavier.
Way heavier. But Faith is definitely a decorated fighter as well, you know, multiple titles and that. Yeah. And round 1 came out. Genah just did a thing, man. Started to let the hands go. She started to find a straight left. Yeah. And then she just started putting the combinations together. And once Faith started to find it difficult with Genah's range management, because the way Genah is using her range, her feints, and the movement, more so the movement and just the way she uses the range, was starting to play with her, with Faith. You could tell that was I think just a boxing round, right? It was just the hands. Oh,
no. Just hands. Yeah,
it was just hands. Yeah, it was just a boxing round.
No. Was it just hands?
I think so. No, it was kicks. Yeah, no, it was kick. It was kickboxing, right? Yeah, it was kickboxing. Yeah.
Was it? Because I know that.
Yeah, it was kickboxing and then MMA, and then it was Muay Thai in the last round. The third round was Muay Thai. Because she controlled her in the second round.
I know she controlled it, but I think in round 1, if my memory is right, Genah was just throwing hands, and that's why she was doing. She had her up against.
She did kick. She kicked.
Oh, really?
First round. Yeah. She kicked in the first round. So I think first round was kickboxing, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's kickboxing. But yeah, Genah was letting the hands go. Faith started to just guard up, shell up, and I think she was trying to catch her in between
That's kind of what I thought, you know, when I was seeing Faith cover up like that, I thought she's waiting for Genah to get close.
She was, but Genah,
then the referee jumped in and started counting 8, because that's how you know the referee might have seen that shit. Faith is just getting fucked up here.
But Genah started to put it on and started to let the combinations go, and off the kicks as well. She started to throw kicks at the end of her combinations on the top, but they kind of caught off the guard. I think some landed as well. But then she got the standing 8 count. But Genah was piecing up in round 1. Once she found her rhythm, and she started to put it on Faith in that first round, and then second round.
I can't remember exactly. I know there was clinching a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of clinching. The second round it came to MMA, and Faith started to throw bombs and try and close the distance and just try and tie up.
Yeah.
And she was controlling Genah against the cage quite a bit.
Yeah.
She was controlling. I think Genah reversed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Reversed, but Faith was just holding on and still clinching. She was finding it hard to break off.
Yeah.
In the second round, and I think she took her down. She managed to get a trip, I think, and took her down.
Yeah.
And then she controlled her the whole. And I think it was a half. I think it was like a minute 30, I think, of the round.
Yeah.
So the first half of the round, Genah was still doing a thing, you know, moving around. But so I think Faith kind of took that, because that was, I feel like that was kind of like the game plan, you know, when you get to the MMA rounds, you know, use your size and your weight. Impose your weight on Genah to try and, you know, get the round through.
I think they were probably targeting a submission as well.
Yeah, targeting submission, targeting control. I think that's what we've been, to control Genah on the ground, because they know Genah's movement and the range is going to be very difficult to deal with. So Faith did really well in that second round to hold up against the cage and then, you know, secure that trip and get that takedown and control. And then third round came out, Genah just started to, you know, put the foot on the gas and, like, you know, say fuck it, let's go. She had a lot. She had something to prove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She had something to prove that not just to everyone else, but to herself as well, that I'm still that person, you know what I mean? I'm still that. Like, don't get it twisted and think like, you know, because people might think because of her past fights and whatnot that she might not have it, but nah, she's still fucking dangerous. She's still Genah Fabian, you know what I mean?
It was a homecoming fight.
Yeah, this was a homecoming fight, and I feel like that call out as well is because like they were kind of, I feel like don't take it the wrong way to Faith or whoever, but I feel like they were looking at it as like, oh, this is our moment to kind of like get a big name and like, you know, because they might have overlooked Genah, you know what I mean? They might have thought like, oh, she doesn't have it anymore kind of thing. So that's why Genah came in with a chip on her shoulder, and you could see in that third round she's like, fuck it. She started to stand and bang. So I'm going to take. In the third round she's like, I'm going to take the fight from her. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the fight to her, and I'm going to win this fight. And Genah came up, man, just said fuck it, and she started to let go. Even in the clinching and stuff, when she tried to take her down and stuff, she stuffed the takedown, she reversed it. And she just
I think round 3 was Muay Thai, because I remember the start elbows.
They tried to clinch and stuff, but Genah was just letting go, man. She was like, fuck that. She was not having it. She wasn't just gonna stay there. And a lot of good kicks. Genah has really good kicks, so a lot of high kicks and body work too. She went to the body. Her straight left. She started finding the straight left in that third round. Started to find the straight left constantly. Boom, down the pipe. And this combination, man, she let the hands go and she won that fight. So it was a beautiful masterclass from Genah Fabian.
Definitely,
and once again, you know, to prove that she is still that elite fighter. You know what I mean? So don't get it twisted. If anyone slept on her, fuck, y'all better wake the fuck up now. So I'm so proud of Genah Fabian. Congrats to Genah. So proud of you, Genah. Killed that shit. Killed it.
She had an emotional moment backstage as well. We were there.
Yeah, obviously, you know what I mean? That was a moment, but I will not go too much into that. But she had a moment, you know what I mean? There was a big moment for her. So, we're all proud of her, man. We're proud of her. So she showed out. I can't wait to see what's next for Genah Fabian.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is beautiful. It's beautiful to see her back. You know, doing MMA and you know, like in those little gloves again. So hopefully she can get more fights again.
Because Genah was doing boxing for a while,
right? She went to boxing for a while. She played. That's why you could see the hands. You know, working with Doug Vinnie, working with the boxing team, you can tell her boxing, her hands have gone very crisp. And she did really good work, man.
Especially
good work
in the first round.
First round, and then the third round, she did really good work to secure the win. So well done to Genah Fabian, man. Proud of Genah. Absolutely. Well done, girl.
Next fight. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Let's go.
Aaron Tauzemup for Cody Sione.
Bruh,
wait, before we get into it,
it's not even about the fight. Let's talk about Aaron. Let's talk about Aaron.
But let's not discredit who Cody Sione is.
No. Take it.
Aaron made it look like Cody's nothing. But Cody's a fucking badass motherfucker.
No shit.
Think about the old fights Cody had. But that just shows what a beast.
That's
Aaron
what I'm saying.
Is.
Like think about who Aaron is. Like this guy
is unstoppable.
He's a phenom, man, and just the talent and the hard work that he has. Not only is he talented, the work that he's put in. You can see it. You know, like fighters like this don't come around that often. My bad.
I'll just put it on
fighters like that don't come around this often. And he has that thing. You know what I mean? It's certain fighters. There's only very few fighters that, you know, they have that it factor, that X factor, and Aaron has it all.
100%.
You know, he has it all.
100%.
From his fights to the way he is, his persona, his energy. Every time he walks in, like, you can just feel it. Every time he walks in, even when he's in the gym. Right, when he's in the gym, when he's coming to Spider, like, fuck, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. You can just feel the energy when he walks in, you know what I mean? When he's doing his thing. Because I helped him for one of his Spiders, I think, when he... not help, but like, you know, he was helping everyone. But I was doing one of his Spiders for him. I think he was getting ready to fight in Australia, I think.
XFC was
XFC. And fuck, man, like, I don't know, I was getting goosebumps the whole time, just like even just being around his energy, you know what I mean? He's such a fucking gangster. And then like to put on performance after performance like that, you know what I mean? You're not no regular fighter to do something like that.
He's
you know what
special, 100%.
He's special. He's a 100%. special talent.
When he fought in XFC, right? The guy came out. Might have been it was first round, right? The guy came out with a flying knee, right? Flying knee to his head. He catches the knee midair and takes him down. That is the most gangster shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen anyone catch a flying knee midair and take someone down?
Nah, I've never seen it. I don't know.
That is equivalent to when Demetrius Johnson did that flying armbar.
Yeah, the armbar shit.
It's almost equivalent. Like flying knee, catching it and then taking
get the takedown. Yeah.
Risking taking the knee to the face, you know, and going like slipping it to the side, catching and taking him down. Crazy. Aaron is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's not knocking. He's already in the UFC now. At this point.
Like after this performance last night.
Yeah.
Like Aaron's it has to be like there's
nothing else for him.
There's nothing else for him. He's already cleaned it out. He's 2 division champion in Australia. He defended his bantamweight title just recently, that fight he had, and now he's coming. He's put on a show right here and just cleaned it out.
Yeah.
Cleaned it out. So like this is it. He's 10-0 now. UFC. That's it. I want to see him in the UFC. We need to see him in the UFC.
We need to.
And he deserves that shot rightfully because he's put in the work and look at him. Highlight reel after highlight reel.
Yeah.
And the man put in a ton of work and the self-belief in himself.
Yeah.
You know, it takes like you got to have a different level of belief in yourself. Even when he said it, like if you have a dream, you have to believe in it. No one's going to believe in it for you but you. You have to believe in it.
Yeah.
And even on the days where you feel like this is not gonna happen. I don't even know if this is real. Like, can this happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all have those moments. I'm sure he does as well.
Yeah.
But even still, to wake up the next day and be like, nah, this is it. I'm going to make it happen regardless. I'm going to have to believe in it regardless.
Yeah.
I know that what I see in here, what I can see is going to come true.
Yeah.
Even on the days that I don't believe it. Even on the days where I feel like, there's no fucking way, man. Can I do it? You know what I mean? Everyone has those days, but then there's just something that will click and be like, nah, fuck that. I am that guy. Now we'll make this happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he has that belief, and not only does he speak it, he brings it to life, and he puts the work behind it and shows it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Aaron Tauzemup, man, fuck. Yeah. What a beautiful performance. Shout out to Cody Sione. Yeah. You know, like he is a good fighter, but you can't take nothing away from him. But yeah, he was up against someone that was special.
That was special, yeah. It was Aaron's moment all the whole time, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is crazy. It's so quick in there, feint, moving around.
That's it. He's moving. Boom, boom. 1-2.
1-2, drops him, right?
Drops him.
Then gets up, and then what was it? 1 and then a hook, right?
Yeah. So he's trying to he missed with the hook, and then he was just finding a shot. His patience. But see, the thing is, like, most people would have just ran and let's finish, you know. But nah, he went in and he saw he was still kind of there, so he's like patient.
After he dropped in the first, Sione came back, was swinging, and Aaron moved back.
Aaron moved. He's patient. He's smart. He has fight IQ. He's not just going in there and like, oh, let me go in for the kill straight away.
Yeah.
He understands what he's doing. He understands his distance. He knows when the right timing is for me to go in.
Yeah.
Where the right shot is. You know, kind of like Titus. He just knows where the shot is.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Tauzemup as well. He can find the shot. His fight IQ is so good. His distance and his understanding of range and when to go in. That's just beautiful, man. And yeah, what a finish. What a fucking finish. What a performance. So, yeah, UFC needs to get Aaron Tauzemup.
100%. He needs to be, like, next thing for him has to be.
Yeah, I need to see Tauzemup in bantamweight. Like, he'll be a fucking killer in bantamweight. Even featherweight. Fuck it. Even the featherweight division, he's still a fucking gangster.
His XFC Taser double champ, right?
Yeah, double champ.
What weight classes?
Bantam and featherweight.
Featherweight as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But think about bantamweight, right? Aaron Tauzemup in the UFC.
Yeah.
Makes it to top 10 in the UFC. Bantamweight.
Bro, I can see Tauzemup going with Peter Yan.
Yeah, 100%. That would be a gangster. Oh, shit.
Bro.
I never thought of
Peter Yan and Tauzemup would be a fucking banger
That'll
fight.
Be crazy.
That'll be a crazy fight.
That'll be crazy.
And like, even, bro, like, he can take the top 10. I believe he can stand with the top 10 guys. Yeah. He can stand with Chito Vera. Yeah, he can stand 100%. With Peter Yan, Song Yadong.
Yeah.
He can hang with those guys, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, when fighters get to UFC, especially special fighters like him, like, once they get those first 2-3 fights, they start to level up. Yeah. Like it's just something that happens.
Yeah.
Their skill set starts to improve. Everything, like, they start to change and develop so fast.
Yeah.
And I think it's because also realizing that they're here.
Yeah.
Like, this is the moment. It makes them go. The confidence that they get and the work ethic that they already have doubles and triples up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I can't wait to see what Tauzemup's full potential will be. Once he gets to the UFC, once he gets through those doors, he has his first fight, he gets that win, boom, he's just gonna, it's gonna be a snowball effect. And I can't wait to see, man. He can bang with anyone.
I feel like I can just visualize him.
Oh, 100%.
Listening to all the UFC people talk about Aaron Tauzemup. Yeah. I can visualize him at the post-fight press conference, even with the UFC belt, like sitting down with the mic, talking to the team. I can see it. I can see it so 100%. Clearly.
I can see it too. I can see him putting on those performances that he has been, you know what I mean?
I can see him
I can see him as well, like, I'm sure, like, you know, everyone has those fights that they'll get tested, like Izzy had Gastelum to test him. Like, he will have a fight that will test him, and when he gets that fight that tests him, from there, that's where you're gonna see that change and that level up in his skill set and him becoming that next level version of himself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, as a fighter. Yeah. That you know, I'm looking forward to seeing that fight because everyone will have that fight, especially special fighters like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he's like, you know, certain fighters get to UFC and they don't break through to that top rank. But Tauzemup is one of those guys that's gonna get there. He's gonna have that heart, that one fight that's gonna push him to that point.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from there is where you're gonna see him just shoot past. And I can't wait to see.
How old is Aaron?
I think Aaron's 29. Yeah, he's just coming into his prime as well.
Right,
he's just coming into his prime.
Yeah, perfect
a lot
timing.
of time.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. You know, I think he's 29. He'll be 30.
Yeah.
This year maybe 30.
Right. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
And he's got a good at least 5-6 years in the game.
Yeah, straight up.
Easy 5-6 years in the game, and that's a long time.
Yeah.
Especially like someone like Tauzemup who's active.
Yeah.
Always active. Yeah. Always fighting. He's ready to fight anyone. So this is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's Tauzemup. UFC, let's go. Sign Tauzemup. Let's get it.
Straight up. Alright, next one we have Nikora Lee Kingi.
My dog.
He fought Vinnie
My dog. The natural. He fought Vinnie Stowers.
Yeah. Round 1 KO. It was the box.
Yeah.
It was
just a boxing round. Yeah.
No. It was kicks, right?
Oh.
Because he caught the kick.
It was kickboxing round. Yeah, it was kickboxing round.
Because it was kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai or something.
Yeah. I think
he finished him in round 1. He finished Vinnie Stowe in round 1, but man, Nikora as well, another fucking demon, bro. Like, what the hell?
Nikora had a chip on his shoulder after the last MMA fight when he lost. Yeah. He came in and what did he say? Oh, fuck, I don't know what he said.
He said something about violence.
Violence, right? Something violence. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Irene brought it up in the post fight. What did he say? I can't remember
what he said.
But that's fine. No, he came out looking so good, man. He came out calm, patient. He dropped him immediately, but it was because it was kickboxing. It was not allowed to. He caught the
kick and threw a right hand
and pulled the kick and then threw a right hand over it and dropped him right there. I mean, that was a clean fucking. It looked fucking amazing, but it was not. It's technically illegal. She couldn't do that. He apologized. They shook hands, whatnot. And then immediately KOs him right after.
Yeah, sure.
Like, bro.
Like, once he dropped him, and then he got back up, he apologized, whatnot, and then he kicked his leg, boom.
Yeah, dropped him, right, yeah.
And then next one, what
was the shot that dropped him? I know it was like
I think it was a hook.
It was a
uppercut.
Hook, and
I think it was like uppercut, right hand, boom.
Yeah, right hand.
I think he doubled up on the right hand.
Vinny's head turned to the side, and then he ate a punch from the side.
He doubled up on the right hand.
Yeah,
I think. But it was a crazy combination. Just like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And when he like hit the mat, his face was on the mat. Do you see that photo?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
That reminded me of like what Kai did to Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
Like respect to Winnie Stowe, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like fuck. That like when Kai said like he was honging. No, it wasn't Cody Garbrandt. It was the other dude that honged the mat.
Yeah. I don't know the guy's name.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Kai made that guy honging the mat. Like I said, all respect to Winnie, but I was just yelling like fuck you honging the mat.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, what else? Like, you know, like
it's expected at this point. You know, Nikora is such a fucking.
Nikora is 3-time King of the Ring champion.
Like how you know what I mean? Like fuck. Yeah. I'm sure Vinny in his mind it was playing all the whole time.
It would be difficult to go up against someone with like
it'll
be
hard.
He's like 3-time King of the Ring champion. Like fuck.
Yeah, it'll be hard to imagine yourself like to fully believe I can beat this guy easy. You know, like I'm sure Vinny in his mind probably thought it's gonna be a hard fight.
It's gonna be a hard fight.
I'm sure he believed. Yeah, but I'm sure.
But it's always difficult to go against someone that
that has that
experience as well.
And Nikora the accolades that Nikora has.
That he gets. And just
he's not washed. He's not like an old school. He's in the prime with that accolades.
Exactly. You know, and a fighter like Nikora, you know what I mean? Like, it's not easy. Like, Nikora is just... it's just like Tauzemup. This is one of those special fighters. Exactly. You know what I mean? He has that it factor.
Yeah.
He has that it factor, and just like Tauzemup, Nikora just has that. You know what I mean? Just has that thing in him. You don't become 3-time King of the Ring champion just because you're a regular fighter.
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta be someone. You have to have not only a fighter with work ethic and everything else. You gotta have that it factor as well. Exactly. That special thing that they have.
Yeah.
And Nikora has that. And man, I'm so excited for Nikora. Nikora's as well, man. He's just there, almost like almost there. Just cusp. A few more.
He just needs a few more MMA fights
because
he's only had one MMA fight so far.
Yeah,
a few. Like, I feel like the UFC, whenever they sign new guys, right, they're always like 5 fights, like 5-0, 8-0, 7-0.
I feel like Nikora, once Nikora just gets like another like 5-6 fights. Yeah. MMA fights, which I'm sure he can get within the next 2 years.
Yeah,
I reckon by end of next year, he should be knocking on UFC's door.
Exactly.
Already.
Yeah,
he'll be knocking on the UFC door by end of next year.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully if he gets all the fights that he needs to get, he's able to get.
Yeah.
By next year, end of next year, he should be knocking on UFC's door.
Yeah.
And that Nikora will be, oh man, see Nikora at fucking UFC would be crazy.
That's gangster.
Bro, those motherfuckers have no idea what's coming.
Yeah.
Like with Tauzemup and fucking Nikora, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, bro. But yeah, shout out to Nikora.
Yeah, shout out to Nikora.
Dog! Yeah. Let's go!
Fuck,
Beautiful performance. What a fight.
CKB won, not almost won every fight, but alright, now let's move on to, in my opinion, the star of the fucking night, bro. Like, the guy with the performance of the night. I mean, a lot of great performances, but in my opinion, I felt like shit. That was a big moment for him. Titus Proctor fought Ajay Al-Sayed.
Al-Sayed, yeah.
Man, Titus is a superstar, man. He's a fucking superstar for real. Like,
Titus, like, man, there's so many guys this is what made this Arsenal X
exactly. It was exciting, right? It was
because these fighters are all the fighters that have
best.
that it factor. The guys that they're on the cusp of going into the next level, onto the highest level, onto the pinnacle of the sport.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And
these are not fighters that are just coming up. These are fighters that are they're upcoming, but they're already established and they're just on the cusp of reaching the pinnacle of the fight game.
Yeah.
Entering into the pinnacle of the fight game.
And that's
like Titus saying he wants to get to one championship. He's on the cusp of getting there already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nikora, Tauzemup, they're all on the cusp of getting to the next level. That's what makes the Arsenal X so exciting this time around.
Yeah.
Because all these guys are already about to hit that next level in the game.
Yeah.
Next level in the fight game.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is like look, think about it. I mean, King of the Ring and Arsenal X are owned by the same people, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like King of the Ring, a lot of the time, the fighters that are on there, we don't really know them necessarily, right?
Yeah.
In terms of stack meter for King of the Ring cards generally, like there'll be a few names that we know. The rest of them are killers. All of them are killers. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of recognition and popularity and skill set, right? King of the Ring is always a mixture of a lot of fighters. I feel like Arsenal X, they always bring the biggest names and the best fighters, and they stack the fuck out of Arsenal X. The last two Arsenal X, they do that. I feel like this is a nice side thing for Jason Sadi to do, right? Like think about the names on this card itself, you know? Titus Proctor, Nikora Kingi, Genah Fabian, Aaron Tauzemup, Cody Sione, fucking that's about it, right? In terms of big names.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they always stack the fuck out of it. There's always big names. The draw is big for Arsenal X. But yeah, let's just get into Titus Proctor's fight.
Yeah.
Came out boxing round 1 because Titus doesn't do MMA, so it's gonna be boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai, right? Round 1 comes out. First of all, the walkout was gangster as well with the head scarf and everything.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh man. Comes in confident as fuck, right? Standing there when they were facing off, like Ajay was on the other side, stone faced like Poatan, just standing there, staring him down. Titus is standing there nodding his head like, yeah, let's go, brother. I'm not like unfazed by it, right? Ajay looked fucking scary.
Yeah, no,
standing
there. King of the Ring champion, like,
yeah,
like, you know, obviously
he's the man.
He's confident. He knows who he is.
And comes out. I was showing you as well. Like when Titus came out, like he's so comfortable in the pocket and knows his eyes is so sharp.
Yeah, that's the thing with Titus. Like he like again, his fight IQ is so good, and he's just so crisp at everything he's doing. Talented. So high level skill at such a young age is crazy. Like he's one of those talents. So all these guys are all just so talented, man. Like they all have that it factor and just have that thing in them that make them special, that separates them from everyone else. Titus is definitely that guy, man. Like fuck the way he comes out. Yeah. He's so crisp with his basics. Yeah. He's doing nothing crazy. Yeah. But his fundamentals are just so sharp. So sharp fundamentals is crazy.
1, 2. I mean, he landed that body hook multiple times.
Definitely,
like 3
or 4
times
as well. His timing of landing the body hooks, you know what I mean?
Off the
slipping
pocket,
the right hand,
boom,
boom.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll wait for him to throw something. He'll slip, boom, right, and try to dig
it's very familiar with Fabricio Andrade in one championship as well, where Fabricio will wait for someone to throw something and he'll time that knee. Yeah. Right when they rush in.
Fabricio, man, holy
bang,
shit.
Knee.
Fabricio is one of my favorite guys to watch.
Fabricio's another. So they're not the same weight class. Well. They're not even close.
Nah, he's in Bantamweight.
He's in Bantamweight.
Yeah, he's way too small. Yeah. But yeah, Titus, man, Titus Proctor, like fuck. I can't wait to see him get into one championship. I think he said next year or something.
He said he will get there eventually. He's in no rush to get there. I mean, he's also fucking young as fuck.
Yeah, take your time.
There's no rush. Yeah,
I feel like for him, take your time, get as much experience as you can.
Just keep beating.
Just keep fighting. Fight overseas, fight in Australia, do more kickboxing fights, or in Australasia. And then when you're ready, once you got all the experience you need, you got time, bro. Like one championship is not going anywhere, so you got time. Yeah, take your time. Like get a few more fights, like a lot more fights, get a lot more experience. You're already quite an experienced fighter already, you know what I mean, at such a young age. But, maybe stick around for another King of the Ring, go for another run. Yeah. Get your feet more wet with some more high-level competition. And then once you get into one, bro, you're ready to go. You're primed and ready to roll. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even at 21, 22.
That's crazy to even say. Like, that's crazy to even say. Like, once you get to 21, you're like, like, the kid is not, he's probably 20 now. It's 2024 already. He's probably 20 years old. But that's so fucking insane, bro. Yeah. Like, once you get to 22 years old, then, bro, that's insane. It's insane, man.
22, man.
Titus Proctor is that fucking guy. He is him, like 100%. He is him.
Beautiful fight from Titus, man. Very, very beautiful.
And respect to Ajay outside as well. He's a killer. Again, like I feel like a lot of the guys have such great performances. It takes away from who the other fighter fighting
definitely. All these other fighters, they're fucking good fighters. It's just that they're up against just these special fighters, man. Yeah. These guys are the ones that separate themselves from other fighters. Yeah, exactly. And it's not to take away from their competition, like the guys they're fighting. Like those guys are definitely high level fighters themselves, you know what I mean? It's not like they're any less or cans or whatever you want to call it. They're not that. They're fucking they're definitely tough guys with a lot of skill as well, but these guys are just a step ahead of them, you know, in the game. But shout out to Ajay, man. Shout out. They'll come back again. Like these guys will always come back. Yeah, for sure. And it'll be good learning for these guys as well. Yeah. To go and like work on things that they can work on from this fight. Yeah. And improve themselves and come back.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go down to Macca Jean for Anna Korzh or Korzh. I don't know how to say the name, but it was the pro MMA fight. It was a full MMA fight, a professional one. Macca won the fight by decision. Yeah, it was a relatively good fight. Like
it was a good fight. It was very back and forth, very close, very back and forth.
Anastasiya or Anna had a lot of awkward.
Yeah, her style was very unorthodox, very
like
weird,
jumping
kind of
around. Style, and she would jump into the clinch. Yeah. She's apparently she's from a sambo gym, so wrestling is her thing, right? Yeah. Wrestling, clinching is her thing, I feel, and that's why they had a lot of clinching exchanges. Anna is definitely a kickboxer. She's good in the hands and feet, right? Yeah. I don't know if she's a kickboxer necessarily. Maybe she is. She is a kickboxer mainly, I feel. But she's had a lot of MMA fights as well, and amateur MMA fights. Yeah. And Anna, honestly, it was such a close fight, right? I actually thought Anna won the fight.
Yeah, everyone because visually it looked like that,
right?
Yeah, but it looked like that, but it really wasn't, because I feel like Macca had did good work with the hands, like outputting her, and a lot of people miss those elbows. She's throwing
knees,
those elbows down the center, the knees in the clinch.
Yeah.
She just kept working. She didn't wait. Anna was trying to stall, just clinch, but Macca was working in there. Yeah. She's throwing those lead elbows down the pipe, elbows off the top. She was working a lot of elbows, a lot of hands.
Yeah. Kicks.
Yeah. Good kicks, but she would mainly use the hands a lot, and even on the ground, she was not settling. Yeah. She was moving. She was finding submissions. So even though it might have looked like Anna took her down, but then she was in threat of submission. Yeah. You know what I mean? So Macca did good work. She did really good work on the insides. Especially on the inside when they get clinched up the knees and just those elbows and those short tight punches. Yeah. And she got the dub, man. So good on her. That was a really good fight, really good back and forth. Yeah. The
cornering.
There's the elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. The corner,
bro. What was happening?
All respect, but this was the most
unusual thing I've ever seen in my life.
Unusual cornering. Anna didn't take a sip of water. No corner advice. Is it a dad?
Just massaging,
Is that a dad?
Her dad, yeah.
Yeah, he just came out and just standing on the arm. Like, he was just standing on the arm, on the back, on the legs. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
I thought she was tired. I thought something happened, but she was there. And then when I saw her getting
when it first happened, Anna was like lying down on the floor.
I was like, damn,
what happened? And then she's like pointing at her arm, and her dad's like standing on her arm, and
I was like, massaging it. That was
so bizarre.
That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
She had a 15-minute fight, never took a sip of water.
Yeah, no sip of water, not a single corner advice to do this, do that, nothing.
Yeah. And it was, I think in round 2, right? Macca's corner was looking at him. They were like pointing and like, what the fuck is going on here? It almost like they were having a laugh a little bit, because it was funny. Everyone in our seats were laughing, right? It's like, what the fuck what's going on? You know?
I couldn't make sense of it. Like,
I'd actually love to ask her. You know, I might actually just send Anna a DM and be like, yo, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
And she probably won't respond. Maybe she will. Yeah. But just to ask, because it's not the usual.
I've never seen anything like that. No.
It's not the usual.
You see it before fights, like, they massage.
Yeah.
But like before, in the backstage.
In Muay Thai fights and stuff, right?
Like, but not during. Even during, they might just rub or shake their hands up, but not like stand.
Their hands up and do all that.
They're not stand and like fucking like you're at a massage parlor getting massage, bro.
And how much benefit will that do?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Like how, I guess she does a lot of clinching, right? So it's tightening of the muscles, trying to clinch and lock.
Shake it out. You don't
and then when in between rounds, because the muscles are tight, maybe.
I don't know. I think
just to justify.
Personally, I feel like it's just a bit too much.
Realistic, you know honestly, what? It looks stupid as fuck. That's for sure. Let's be honest. So I don't mean disrespect, but it definitely looked like, what the fuck is that?
But my next fight, Eden. Let's go, baby. I need you to stand on my arm. Stand on my legs, dog.
Hey, good fight,
But good fight. Shout to Macca.
Respect to both of them.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fight. Yeah. Like, really, like, they both went to war. They both put on the line. Like, it was a fucking good fight. Yeah. It was super entertaining. So, good, like, great show of jiu-jitsu, great show of wrestling, great show of, like, striking. Yeah, everything. So they all...
Macca landed a nice right hand as well. Like, boom, snapped Anna's head back. Timing was perfect as well, Like, I think she did
She even had a triangle on her head. And she was like elbowing.
Yeah.
Even that I think it was like a head triangle. She had the like, I don't know if it was a triangle or like she just had her head locked up. And like it was fucking good. Like, really good display of skill from Macca. So
she first pro fight, MMA fight. She's 1-0.
She did really well.
Now really 1-0 in MMA.
I'm excited to see more from her. Can't wait to see her next fight. Yeah. And beautiful fight from the girls.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's move on. So we had Dane Edge versus Tyrel Karaka.
Oh this was good.
Yeah. Honestly, Tyrel is such a scary looking fighter as well, and he moves so well.
And he's talented, man. Switching stances, his feint, beautiful feints.
Great feints.
Really good feints.
He can sell it. The way he feints, right? It's not like your typical feint where it's like, the way he feints, his head, the way his head moves with the feint, it sells it a lot more. I can imagine, because it's like he's actually gonna punch you. His feints is not like you know what I mean, like that. It's more like it looks like he's really trying to hit you.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what a feint's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, and he sells it very well. Yeah. But you see a lot of guys when they're feinting, it's more like erratic movements, right? Yeah. With a lot of people, it's not like Izzy's hip feints and all that. It's like you can see it's selling it. Yeah. But most normal like amateur level or whatever fighters, their feint is always like.
Yeah.
Like it's very like erratic. Yeah. You can tell it's a feint. You know, you can tell he's feinting and then he's gonna hit. Yeah. You know. With Tyrel, he sold it really well. He's good.
Definitely.
Good fight, man. Like, good feints. I think Dane came out looking a bit nervous. Tyrel was confident. Yeah. But then as soon as the fight started...
I think the feint started to catch Dane off guard. He started biting on a lot of the feints.
He was biting on it, but honestly, right, round one, Tyrel was feinting a lot, but he wasn't doing much.
Yeah, he wasn't working off the feints.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much. Dane started landing a lot more strikes. He was landing way more. Dane, that's what I said. Dane, when he came out, he looked nervous. He probably felt a bit of like, whoa, shit, all right, this guy looks on. And then when he started landing strikes, you could see all of a sudden Dane's like, all right, confidence. Yeah, he's not. The persona is not real in a way, right? From Dane's point of view, is what he saw, and Dane just started landing, and then Tyrel was like feinting, landing good hooks to the body and stuff in round one, and then round two, I think it went straight to MMA, and then shit changed from there. Yeah, they had good scrambles.
Really good scrambles, like really good display of like wrestling and
reversals and shit.
Yeah, really good technique, man. It was a really good fight. Really good skills shown by both guys.
Yeah. Tyrel got.
He got. I think Tyrel even had him in the bulldog choke or guillotine. I
can't remember. He had him in I think a guillotine.
Yeah.
And then it broke. But I think from the guillotine, right, or something like that. Yeah. Dane picked Tyrel up and slammed him on the ground. Yeah, in round two. And then eventually I can't remember exactly word for word what happened, but then Tyrel got flattened out, and Dane got his hooks in. And then eventually he got him with the rear naked choke in round two, submitted him. And from the back, good fight from both of them.
Yeah, beautiful fight from them, man.
If I'm not mistaken, right, this is Tyrel's first no shin fight. Because even in the promo when they're building up this fight, every video of Tyrel was him fighting with shin pads on.
Maybe it was his first amateur
no shins amateur, And what a fight though! What a fight!
It was a good fight.
A big beautiful stage fight. For a fight, big like. And Tyrel represented New Zealand and
really entertaining fight from both guys, man. Really good, really entertaining fight. So
absolutely.
I can't wait to see Tyrel back in there again. He's an exciting fighter.
Yeah.
Really good skill set, so I want to see him again. And same with Dane as well.
Dane Edge as well. I think we've seen Dane fight before, you know.
I can't remember.
I remember like he might have been on a Shuriken card somewhere. I know the name Dane Edge. I remember clearly.
Yeah, I can't remember Dane too much, but I remember Tyrel.
Yeah.
I remember him.
All right. Next we have Suran Juanmiry fought Victor Mechkov. It was a full MMA fight.
Yeah. This was a good fight. This was very back and forth, very close.
Yeah.
Suran was very heavy-handed. He was heavy with his hands. Mechkov was trying to get his hands going, but he was throwing a lot of kicks. A lot of leg kicks were working.
Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, in the first round, I think the first round was a kickboxing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, they were full MMA.
MMA from the start.
They were full MMA, yeah.
And
Mechkov was trying to get a lot of control, a lot of clinching, trying to control him, took him down.
Yeah.
Suran got back up and just started to work the hands a lot more.
Yeah.
Suran threw the elbows that cut him up.
Yeah, see that fucked everything up for Suran, right? Suran, when he got taken down, he was working to get back up.
Yeah, he was doing really good work. He was not just staying there. He was punching. Yeah. He was doing everything.
And I think I don't know if he landed elbows at the back of the head. He might have landed an elbow on top of the head, and then when he was punching, I don't exactly remember what happened. But he apparently landed a bunch of strikes to the back of the head.
Yeah,
right?
but look, the ref should have given him a warning instead of taking a point. That was quite weird. Unless he was giving him warnings,
and we just didn't know.
We didn't know, but he obviously might have been saying like, "Hey, watch the back" or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but
it looked like he didn't. It looked like he just hit him a bunch.
From our point of view, we don't know. We wouldn't know unless unless Suran can tell us that maybe the ref did say it. I just still whatever in the moment, you're not thinking it's a fight. You're not fucking,
you're on the bottom position. You're
not thinking like back of the head, nothing. You're just throwing.
Yeah.
Unless the ref had already given him pre-warning, but from our point of view where we were sitting, I don't think it didn't look like the ref gave him any warnings or anything like that. He just told him like, hey, take a point.
Yeah, and
so Suran was winning that fight.
He would have won.
He would have won.
Yeah, he definitely would have won that fight.
Yeah.
It's a draw because the 1 point got taken. It was what 28-28 or so, 29-29 or some shit like that. It was.
Suran had good hands, man. Like heavy hands, really good. He started to put his combinations together. I think towards the end of the first and then second round. What did he go to the third round? Yeah, he went third round. Right?
Yeah, decision. Yeah.
And then I think he got taken out in the third round and he was getting controlled, but he was working. He was not gonna go out without a fight.
Yeah.
And once they gave the 1 point deduction, they picked him up. They didn't even give the position back.
Then
just made him stand up
which
and
is
fight.
good in a way.
And Victor just clinched up again. But obviously. I was supporting Suran.
Yeah, he's our boy.
Suran is Jack's cousin or brother, I think. And I knew Suran. Obviously, he fought on the same card I fought on. He was the main event.
Yeah.
He's a fucking good fighter, man. This guy's
scary looking as well.
Scary.
Man. Yeah.
And I'm sure Victor Mechkov as well. You know, like he's got a ton of fights on himself as well.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. Maybe they can run it back again. Let's run it back again because it's a draw. So why not? You know, heal up, come back again.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line they can run it back again one more time.
100%.
You know, I'd love to see this fight again. Then they can settle the score as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And see like who.
A draw should. I feel like a draw should always get rerun.
I'm sure in the next maybe the Arsenal X or somewhere.
Yeah.
Next
or
Arsenal
Shuriken or whatever.
Wherever they can run it back again.
Yeah, exactly.
But good fight from both of them. Well done. We'll see them running back again.
Yeah,
hopefully.
for sure.
Let's get them to run it back.
Shout out Suran and shout out with Victor. This was a sad one a bit, but Capri Lonie fought Kelly Broerse. Broerse. Yeah, Broerse.
Quite butchered that name.
Yeah, sorry, Kelly.
Kelly. But Capri, what a good fight. It was a good fight.
Back and forth.
It was a very good back and forth.
Yeah.
I think Capri did really well. And Capri's so young; she's only 20 years old.
I didn't even know that.
And she was going up against someone that was super experienced as well.
A lot more Kelly, fights,
way more experienced than
Kelly had like
Capri
19 fights and so many losses, whatever.
So all up, she's had like 20-something fights. Whereas Capri only had like less than 20, maybe.
Capri had a lot more less, that's for sure.
A lot less.
And,
but it was good showing from Capri, man. Capri really did good work. Her kicks. Yeah, she's really good kicks, really good range, especially the 8s to the body, a lot of good body kicks.
Yeah.
I feel like Capri only lost because I feel like Kelly just had a bit more pressure.
That's what it looked like from our point of view, right? It just looked like Kelly.
I feel like optically it looked like
Kelly was doing more. But it was such a close fight.
Yeah, it was super close.
It was almost tit for tat.
I don't know why they did unanimous. I think they gave unanimous.
Yeah, they did as well.
Yeah, they gave unanimous, and the scorecard was like she led a lot on the scorecard.
Yeah,
like no disrespect, but I feel like it was a lot more close.
It should have been a split.
Yeah, it should have been a split. Yeah, and I don't know. But but anyway, all good. Shout out to Kelly. Well done. She won the fight.
This was a boxing.
But head up to Capri. You know what I mean? There's a good learning and good experience for Capri. It was 100%. A fucking good fight.
Yeah.
There's nothing to like drop your head down about. Keep your head up. You know what I mean? Like this was such a good fight. I love seeing Capri fight. I just love seeing her. Even when she hits pads. Yeah. Like she's so like sharp. Everything's so crisp.
Exactly.
Like the technique. Everything is just right. The hands where it needs to be, and the way she kicks, like beautiful, man. I love seeing her like do her training, and then watching her fight as well is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's fought in a while. I can't remember when her last fight was. I think it's been a minute since she fought. So maybe that you could even say like it's been a while since she's been back. A bit rusty. So it's all good. She I can't wait to see her next fight. Hopefully sometime soon we'll get to see her back in there again.
She's for sure an MMA fighter, right? Because she does a lot of wrestling.
I think she wants to do MMA.
Yeah, she could be on the next Shuriken. She might even be on the next Shuriken card. We don't know yet, but it should have definitely been a split decision because it was tit for tat.
Yeah.
Optically, from where we were sitting, right, it definitely looked like Kelly landed. I mean, Kelly definitely landed a lot more, I think, right. But it looked like Kelly was pushing the pace because Capri was always moving back, moving laterally, moving back, moving laterally, and it was such back and forth where you just kind of had to pick one, and they went with Kelly, which I don't have a problem with because even if they gave it to Capri, I wouldn't have had a problem. It was that close. Yeah, it was that close. There's no arguing either way.
But shout out to Kelly and shout out to Capri. Well done. It was a good fight. Beautiful fight, girls. And
nothing to be sad about for Capri.
Definitely, it was a beautiful
great
fight.
Platform to be on as well, showcasing who you are and showcasing what you can do as well. It's not some random backyard fight night or whatever. It's on TV, on TVNZ. A lot of eyeballs on it, you know. We got a few more fights. Quade Samuels fought Morpheus Levi.
Ooh.
Quade is such a beast, bro.
I didn't know who Quade was.
I had no idea who he was.
But now I know.
Yeah. He's apparently friends with Jon.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Hey, switching stance just with the hands only.
He's so
boxing
calm.
only.
He's so
in control.
Confident in his skill set. He's such. Yeah, he's so good, man. Southpaw.
Switching stance effortlessly.
He's so good. Yeah. Like he the way he sets his strikes up is beautiful with switching the stances and just finding shots. He was really good at finding the shots. And
you were saying as well, right? He's when he goes southpaw, he's using the kicks to land the left or something like that. No. And you called it right away. He did exactly what you said.
Yeah, because I can see it. Like when he's southpaw, he's throwing the body kick, he's throwing the leg kick, throwing the body kick, throng the leg kick. And now he'll
feint the body.
He won't. The kick. No, not even feint.
Yeah.
Because the movement's the same.
Yeah.
You kick, you punch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So he's not. So because he's been only throwing the kicks, he's only been throwing the inside leg kicks, and then he's been throwing the body kick, body kick, leg kick, body kick, leg kick, and now you just that same movement. You just throw a punch, boom. Snap. Because now he knows that straight left. He's not expecting a straight left coming because he thinks that
he's conditioned to seeing.
He's conditioned to seeing the kick coming, and now the punch came, boom, the straight left landed. You know, what I mean? Literally as soon as I said it, I'm like, he's throwing. He's gonna throw that straight left. He's just setting up. That straight
left. He literally threw the straight left right after and cracked Morpheus in the face.
Yeah.
But now, man, hey, I can't remember if Quade got the 8 count in the first round.
I think it was the first round. Like he cut his eye up in that first round.
And that was the 8 count. No, that was the doctor review. It wasn't an 8 count. I think. Yeah. Did he get an 8 count in the first round? I think he did. I don't know.
I can't remember. But I know he fucked it. He got his eye in the first round. And then the second round, like he
teeped him in the chest.
Yeah, he started to work those teeps. Started to work those body kicks again from southpaw.
The confidence was higher.
Yeah, he started to let his hands go, and then once he got him backed up in the cage, he was already hurt. His eye was busted up. Those teeps to the body was hurting him bad.
Yeah.
And then when he got him to the cage, he teeped him again, kneed him, threw the overhand right, and I think threw an uppercut with the knee, and then just ended right there.
Stop right there.
Beautiful fight.
Yeah. And
Quade's definitely one of those guys, man. I can't wait to see what he does. This guy is good.
I'm a fan for sure.
Yeah, dark horse for sure. I'm a big fan now after seeing what he's done.
And it was 82 kg, is it?
Yeah, 87 kg. Yeah. I'm like, bro, that's big. I didn't think he was that big.
He didn't look that big, but he probably was, you know,
and shout out to Morpheus as well, you know what I mean? Like, he was doing good as well in the first round, but I think the switching stances kind of disrupted his rhythm a little bit. Yeah. Because Quade just knew what he needed to do. You know what I mean? Set up those kicks.
He looks so good.
His hands were so beautiful. Beautiful hands, man. Those boxing, fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah, incredible.
He just kept catching him, kept countering him, kept catching him. So Quade Samuels, bro. One to watch out for sure. Big fan.
Alright, and then it's the first fight. We missed this because we were driving.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was watching on the phone. I think Leroi was doing really well. I think he was switching southpaw. He's still kicking to the body.
Yeah.
I think he was a switch fighter as well.
Yeah.
He was doing well. I'm pretty sure he was winning the fight until they got to the MMA round.
And it looked like it as well.
And he was still dominating as well.
Yeah, he was on top position, right? Leroi Roberts fought Timothy Ikafoli.
Yeah, Ikafoli.
Ikafoli, I think, or Ikafoli. Yeah. And we missed the fight. I definitely missed the fight because I was driving.
Yeah.
But from what I saw, I just kind of skimmed through the fight. Leroi was on top, controlling on top, and then
even from when I watched it, when I watched it, Leroi was winning the fight.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm saying, man, like that's what I just said earlier in the podcast. I was like, I said that the shit can just change. You never know. As soon as the rule sets change.
Yeah.
Like. That the guy that's losing can win, and this is exactly it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? MMA round came, boom, he got the submission, got the armbar, boom. That was it.
Immediately. Second round.
The tides turned.
First round, second round, right?
Second round. Third round. Would have been third or second round. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Second round maybe.
Yeah.
Well done.
Shout out to the boys opening the show. You know.
Opening the show, beautiful fight, and good win. Well done.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it for Arsenal X.
That's it for Arsenal
Beautiful
X.
show. Thank you, Jason Sadi. Thank you to Anna. Thank you to everyone that put the show together, put the production together. CSN for covering it.
Yeah. It's a great night out, man.
Yeah.
Like it's such a fun experience.
It's such an entertaining night out. You know what I mean? You go out, you're never disappointed. It's not like oh fuck, I can't wait for this to finish kind of thing. It never is. Yeah. You're just like, oh shit, I can't wait for the next one.
Think about it, when we were sitting as well, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Titus is next.
Fuck. And before we even stop, I like what they did with the bringing the violinist.
Oh
yeah,
as well.
The violin that in between the show.
I wish I knew her name.
Because usually, see, like that's how you know they're constantly innovating, upgrading their thing. Yeah. Because otherwise we're just sitting there waiting for their ads to finish because it's being shown on live TV. Yeah. So instead they put some entertainment in between.
Yeah, no, they put the violin on TV as well.
Yeah, I know, but the reason why it's not so much for the TV is for the guys in attendance. Yeah. Because the TV will have the ad breaks anyway. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, But I think it was good entertainment. That was really good to have that. Shout out to that violinist. I can't remember her name. Whoever she is. Her name.
She apparently had been a violinist production for a lot of movie scores.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like big movies as well, big production.
When she did the Lose Yourself set, that was fucking gangster. That was so dope. The lights, everything. That was beautiful production, man. Like, So thank you guys for putting on that show and giving us entertainment and also giving all the fighters a platform to come and showcase their skill set and also like get their name out there as well. So thank you to everyone that was involved in putting on the Arsenal shows.
It's
and
awesome.
Shout out and much respect to all the fighters that fought on this card. Yeah. You guys should just keep your head up, man. Like and I think a beautiful thing about this is it doesn't go on your record. I don't know if it affects your record. Does it?
Who knows?
I don't know if the Arsenal X rules affect your record because it's not. You're not fighting in one rule set for the full.
Yeah, it'll be like a hybrid record or something.
So you might have a hybrid record, which is great because it doesn't affect your record really directly. Yeah. Unless you're doing the full MMA rule set, then it is. Yeah. But if you're doing the Arsenal X rules, that's another beautiful thing is that it doesn't mess with your record too much. You're in a hybrid fight. It's different. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's good for them to have these fights as well because they can get their pressure off of like it's gonna go on my record or I'm gonna have a losing record or whatever. Yeah. You know, like so it's a beautiful thing. So well done for the show. Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait for the next one. Can't 100%. Wait for King of the Ring. Yeah. We got Shuriken up next, I think.
April will be Shuriken. The next one.
Shuriken, and then we'll talk about that soon. Yeah. But you can close it up.
Cool. Thank you. My name is Kumiv, Lucky King. We're out.